when we was younger, I wanted to be just like you. You was growing up, getting to do all the fun things teenagers do. However, we was 6 years apart, and it was never cool to hang out with your 10-year-old little sister. As we both grew, my view of you never changed. I always wanted to do as good as you did. Throughout my entire life, I've had good days and bad days with my sister. We're the typical siblings, but at the end of the day, we always loved each other, and nothing could ever change that. Many people have their different role models. It could be a famous actor, a singer, or someone who did something incredible. But mine isn't famous. She isn't well known. She didn't save a life, but she's my sister, and she's changed my life forever. My sister showed me how to better my life from making me do better. Her mistakes, her courage, and what she's achieved today has pushed me, and still does today, to make my life as good as hers. Growing up through life, everyone makes mistakes. She made a few mistakes herself, which helped me while growing up, going through the stages of life. Once upon a time, she was the typical teenager who wanted to have fun. The normal of this stage is wanting to sneak out, go to parties, and have a good time with friends. Seeing the trouble she got into and the consequences she had to pay touched something inside me. While growing up myself, when it came to making decisions, I will always have a little voice in the back of my head that says, "Don't do everything I did. It'll get you into trouble." As I got older, I realized it wasn't just some voice. It was her voice, and it always carried with me. The problems she encountered never discouraged her. If anything, it gave her more courage. She taught me by her courage. Out of all my family, she was the first person in my family to graduate college with a degree. Even though her past wasn't the prettiest, she didn't let it dictate her future. She currently has her LPN and takes care of people that she doesn't even know. She takes her courage and puts it into her work every single day. Seeing how she moved on and put her heart into her work showed me so many things. It showed me that just because everyone around you didn't do it, or says you can't do it, doesn't mean you have to let it affect you. She went on and did what she thought was best for her. That's how it should be for all of us, and it pushed me to go on with my education to make my future better. After getting a degree and a job for her life, it fell in place, whether it was planned by God or her faith she had. After she got her life together, she had achieved so much. Not so much as the big things, but the little things too. It's just not her no more. She has a family now, a great guy, a great daughter, and of course a great little sister who loves her. She has the life anyone would want to have. She still has her problems, but she overcomes them each one at a time and continues to go on. She has the life I want, that anybody wants. I want to have a life where I have grown into something more than I am today. So I hope you've seen why my sister is such a big part of my life and why I wouldn't change it. I'm sure everyone has their own role models that have taught them something in some kind of way. But I hope that they see that their role models don't have to be famous, well known, or did something incredible. My role model had her mistakes. She had courage, and she achieved a lot in her life today, and that's my sister. Not everyone knows her, not everyone will know her, but the people who do adore her, envy her, and are proud of her. One of those people being me. I'm glad God put a sister into my life. I wouldn't change it if I could. Even though I used to be the 6-year-old younger, annoying little sister, today we are the best of friends. And I'm going to end with this quote. I loved you too much to just be your friend, so God made me your sister.